I wanted to be that teacher that I never had, and that was my dream. I wanted to be the teacher that focused on kids' strengths, not weaknesses. Those words come from a book called Front of the Class, written by Brad Cohen, a teacher in Atlanta, Georgia. The book, which was also made into a movie, tells Brad's story of how he followed his dream and the obstacles he overcame to realize it. In fact, there was one enormous obstacle in particular that first arose during his childhood. While at elementary school, Brad developed an embarrassing problem. He started having sudden twitches that he could do nothing to prevent. He also occasionally made grunting noises or shouted out words that got him into trouble. He was even thrown out of class a couple of times. Eventually, his problem was identified as Tourette syndrome, a condition of the central nervous system. When Brad was growing up in the 1980s, most people had never heard of Tourette syndrome. They mostly reacted negatively to Brad's behavior. He was teased and bullied in school, and the lack of support and understanding among his teachers was hurtful. My teacher made me get up in front of the class and apologize to everybody for the noises I was making, Brad recalls. It was the negative experience that made him decide to be a teacher. What's more, he wanted to become the type of teacher who understood students with his condition. After graduating from university and getting a teaching qualification, Brad moved to Atlanta in search of work as an elementary school teacher. He had many interviews with school administrators, but his Tourette symptoms always made an unwelcome appearance. He was rejected by 24 schools before the principal of a school in Cobb County, Georgia, hired him to teach the second and third grades. Brad's passion for teaching and concern for his students quickly won their respect and admiration. He also made sure that Tourette syndrome didn't get in the way by explaining it to his classes at the beginning of each year. In time, he won teaching awards and eventually became an administrator himself, supervising other teachers. He wrote the book to describe his experiences and offer encouragement to other Tourette sufferers. There is no cure for Tourette syndrome, but Brad Cohen has learned to live with it. His effort and determination have taken him along a career path that few people believed would suit him. By being open and honest about his disorder, Brad hopes to instill confidence in children that may feel different and show them they can still be successful. In Brad's own words, "I want these children to say, if Mr. Cohen can do it, then so can I."